You're going to love this. Trust me.
What's up, Dragon Ball junkies? Thanks for coming back by the channel. It's your boy Josh. Today we're going to be talking about the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Mythic Booster Set. I think it's dropping around December, around Christmas. We're going to look into all the stuff about it. They finally revealed all the cards. It took a long time. They did it little by little, and I wanted to wait till the very end to make a video going through all of them. So we're going to look through the arts, and I'm going to pick my 10 favorites. Totally biased list, 100% subjective. But we're going to check it all out right now. Alright boys, so here we are at the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Facebook page, link down in the description. And basically, we started getting reveals for this Mythic booster on October 28th. Let's see if it has the release date in here. This just has the names. I think come back every day until November 26th for the end of the reveal. So this took a month to show all these reveals. The release date is sometime in December. The boxes right now are selling for $100. They're, I think, $90 or $100 to pre-order them. So get you some pre-orders in. This is a pretty cool box. At first, I was like, eh. But now that I've seen all the cards, there are a lot of cool cards. So let's get right into it. We got Gogeta Acrobatic Warrior, Gogeta Resonant Explosion. These came out in the first time we started having dual colors. We had red, green, and blue, yellow. The blue, yellow stuff was the Bojack cards, the counterplay that they put in Janemba, makes you mill. But the red and green were these two Gogetas. And then we got a Senzu Bean reprint, which is not the first Senzu Bean reprint. There's been multiple, but this one, probably the best looking one. This art's awesome, this Cell and Goku art. If there weren't already multiple reprints of Senzu Bean, I'd be more excited about that. But it is really cool art. I bet you that card will fetch a good price. And then Vegito Supreme Warrior. These are the original arts for the card. So see, those two are expansion cards. Then Senzu Bean, the classic baby from set 1. And Vegito Super Warrior Reborn. I think that's from one of the first regionals. There was a set of them. They were all different colors. And that was the green one. Alright. Next we got Surge Kefla being reprinted. We've got the 8-drop Kefla promo. I'm not going to go through all the cards, guys. I'm just going to, because this picture they did it differently than for the rest of the time they do it like this, so we can just look at it here. But Surge Kefla and the 8-drop promo Kefla. I guess they put this in there because they're trying to push its relevancy in the Kale deck that just came out. I've tested it in Kale. It's better just to run the new Kefla from Saiyan Showdown, the Arrival one. For those, if you have too many blue-green cards and you're not running Divine Aid, Vados, and Champa, it gets real clunky having all that blue-yellow in your hand. This card's not really necessary. But and then we got the Surge Kefla leader. The Surge leaders were kind of hard to get, so people are excited about those. We got a Dragon Ball reprint. Looks really nice. The foil Dragon Balls have always, from this is BT5, like Miraculous Revival, when I started playing, the only cards that have held value are the foil Dragon Balls. Everything else crashed in value. Everything's cheap. Good looking reprint. And then Miracle Strike Gogeta. This is a promo leader. I can't remember what it came from. I don't think it came from the Brawly movie, but I'm not 100% sure, because there was a Gogeta and a Brawly that came from the Brawly movie, but I don't think that's it. That's Janemba Gogeta. Anyway, we got Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son Goku and Chain Attack Trunks. So I don't know if... Yeah. Both of these cards, I knew this one, but I wasn't sure about Chain Attack Trunks. But both of these cards were played a whole lot. This was played in Tricolor Janemba and pretty much anything else. This is a pseudo super combo, similar to the Green Cell card. I can't remember the name right now, but there's a Green Cell card that does the same thing as this. And Chain Attack Trunks was used in Pan to get out, to go to the Chain Attack Zeno combo and wipe everything off their board with the Zeno, because this could bring out the Zeno. But anyway, these can only be gotten in a starter deck, so that is kind of sad. That starter deck is one of the only starter decks, maybe other than the Green Brawly one, that's really held value. And I don't even know how much you can get one of these for, but they're probably a decent value just because these two cards saw play. They're probably not worth much anymore, but they did see a lot of play. Now, this is really cool. I'm excited about this. The old Set 5, when we first saw Sparky Negates, the most used Negates in the game, We got reprints of all of them. I'm very excited about this. We got Dimension Burst and Dimension Magic and Power Burst here. Oh, they look fire. We got Shocking Death Ball here. And then we got SS3 Son Goku, The Last Straw. That's a critical Self-Awakener with Double Strike. It's from a starter deck also. But, you know, maybe those two starter decks are both really cheap, but it's pretty cool. These are starter deck exclusive cards that they're reprinting, and that reprint looks pretty good. And we got Shocking Death Ball. We got Time Magic, the other Sparking Negate. We got Final Spirit Cannon from Draft Box 1. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that's used in. I've only tried Bardock once and it didn't go well. we got After Image Technique, and then that is the final Sparking Negate. And then this Vegeta Striving to Be the Best. I forget what it's used in. Opponent's Barrier and Rest Mode. Oh yeah, yellow decks will use this to put stuff in rest mode and then pop it and things like that. But Vegeta Striving to Be the Best. It was a FR. What's that stand for? I can't remember. There was Goku Striving to Be the Best. FR. Something rare. I can't remember right now. But that's cool. And then we got Mafuba. Awesome card. A classic. Another classic like Senzu Bean. I think this does have one other reprint or all art of it. It was handed out. I can't remember, but that Mafuba looks really good. And Super Kamehameha, that looks really good too. I'm excited about both of those. But see, most of this stuff, I'm not a collector, so a lot of it I'm appealing. My appeal is because once we get farther in, there's cards that I don't own. And they're hard to get cards. They're expensive cards, and I don't have them. And that's what I'm more excited about. And some of those examples, these are draft box cards, Dirty Burst and Giant Ball. I think Giant Ball is like $20 right now because some yellow decks run it. Dirty Burst, haven't really seen a lot of play, but it is a good card. Then we have Brawly Surge of Brutality and Brawly Legends Dawning. See, this Brawly and that Gogeta that we saw earlier, they came in the same thing. I can't remember what it was, but these were the two leaders. So they got the Brawly and that Gogeta, and then we got Brawly Surge of Brutality, another Surge leader. The other one was the Kefla. We got reprints of those, and this looks awesome. As a former Surge Brawly player, I'm kind of excited about that. We got Ginyu, the Reliable Captain. This is a promo. I don't know what it came from, but I have them, so I'm good on that. But the foil looks good. And then Toa is another promo. I believe a TP promo. And I have a playset of those already, but this is a great card. It's used in a lot of hand control decks. It's an Overrealm, a cheap Overrealm 3. Make them discard a card. They'll throw it in a hand control deck, and it just adds extra hand control. Great card. I've got my foils and my non-foils of this, and it's nice to see the reprint looking good. Then we got Glory Obsessed Prince of Destruction Vegeta, like that green Vegito we saw earlier. This came in one of those. I think it was a championship pack or something, but we've got the reprint here of him. And then we've got Saiyan Technique Grade 8 Vegeta. I don't know what that's from. Sorry, I keep clicking the original arts because I can read them easier without the gold. Saiyan Technique Grade 8 Vegeta promo. I'm not sure what that's from or if I have those or if they're really used in much, but that's cool. Now this is where I'm excited. So not so much about the Goku Black, but this card is seeing play, and I think people are sleeping on Set 7 Zamasu because with this card, and there's a couple other promos that came out, you can make a really strong blue-yellow Set 7 Goku Black and Zamasu and easily play a Tragedy Overground on turn 4. Video on the channel, by the way. But this card, Fuse Zamasu Deity's Wrath, this is probably... Well, I'll tell you my top 10 at the end, but let's say I don't have any copies of this. This card is $50 to $60 and never went down below that. It's been out for a while now. Android 18 Full of Rage. I remember when this card came out. I don't have any. I don't really care about it. It's not that special, but I thought for a second maybe you could put this in Android 16, but no, it's got to be Android 16's with Arrival, not just Android. I thought it might just be Androids with Arrival. This is an Android with Arrival. You'd be able to charge it and bring it back. It's good that they only put Android 16s because you could charge this thing and then Arrival it from your energy, bring it back to your hand next, and then you always have charge You just charge this every turn, play it out, bring it back to your hand. It'd be pretty sick. It's a swing with 20k. And then Cooler Tyrannical Assault, amazing card used in a lot of blue-red decks. Just a great freaking arrival card. I'm glad they threw those in there. We got Brawly Swift Executioner. This and the Android we're going to see in a second, they all came from the same set of packs, and they were very sought after and very expensive for a while. I sold one of these Brawly Swift Executioners for a decent price. I think at the time it was like 15 bucks. This Frieza Mutable Menace, really good card for Cooler Mill. So these cards, they came out at a bad time, and no tournaments were going on, so nobody could get a hold of them, and they had very high values. See the same with this Android. This one never got real high in value because I think it's only used in Cell Surge or the Cell Expert deck, which never saw any play. Same with Cooler Clan Avengers. See, all these came from the same pack. See how they have the same, this orange glow around them. Not the new reprints look different, but these all came from the same thing. They were very hard to get, and they sold for a lot of money. Then we got Zarbon Cosmic Elite, reprinted again. People asked for this a long time ago, and they still keep reprinting Zarbon Cosmic Elite, and it's not even seeing play anymore. Nobody's playing Frieza hand control, and most Cell Surge and Brawly OG, none of them really play this. It's a hand control card, but it's pretty much just good in Frieza hand control. And there's tons of reprint. They're on like reprint number 5 now, so whatever. Brawly Astonishing Potential, if I'm not mistaken, this is another one of those very expensive promos. This was like a $50 promo. Brawly Red got nerfed and kind of dropped off, but it's still a super strong red deck, and this makes that card more accessible, so you can play that deck more easily. So pretty good. I like that reprint. Topo Righteous Aid, second reprint we've gotten. For a while, I couldn't get my hands on these. This was from a Draft Box 1. It's an uncommon from Draft Box 1 that was like, it was like 25 bucks for a while, and I needed them, and I just couldn't justify spending that money at that time. But now there's reprints. With the Toa Ultimate deck, I finally got a play set. But this reprint looks really cool. And that's a great card. Topo will be a great card for a long time. And then this SSB Kaioken Goku, I don't own any of these, so look at that art too. That art's just fire. But anyway, we're going to come back to that card, so let's keep moving. We've got Son Goku Instinct Surpassed. It's a promo card. Not sure what it's from. Probably used in either the starter Goku or the Invoker. I don't know. I never really got into all that deck a whole lot. But yeah, that looks sick. The art just looks amazing on that card. That looks really good. And then Koitsukai. So I'm really not happy about this because I own two Koitsukai, and it's been like a $50 to $60 card since it came out. It's a necessary side deck card, especially in this meta with all the counter plays. It's a necessary side deck card, at least, to say the least. And it stayed $50 to $60. I own 2 of them, and I've just been thinking, man, I should just sell them. But I want them because I need them. If I ever go to a big event, I'm going to need 2 of them in my side probably. So I'm going to hold on to them. But I'm thinking one day they're going to reprint it and it's going to drop in value. Maybe I should sell it and then I could just buy the reprint. I don't know. But it's amazing. They reprinted it. That art looks pretty sick too. It's very cool that they reprinted it. Best reprint they have ever done. Now watch it get banned next format. Yeah, that's a thing too. A lot of people were talking about Koitsukai needing or possibly getting a ban. The past, not this recent ban list or the emergency one, but a little while back, people were talking about it, and I was worried. That's another reason I was thinking about selling them, is because I thought, oh man, they're gonna ban it eventually, because it kind of shuts down a lot of. It hurts a lot of counterplay, and they want people to be able to counterplay it stuff. So I was worried it would get banned, and I was worried they'd reprint it, so I thought I should sell them. Maybe I should have sold them. Maybe I missed my chance. Who knows? Or maybe the value doesn't drop that much. And these ones, you know, if these are hard to get, and this box is expensive, which it is, you know, this one might be more valuable, and these might stay the same. So that's what I'm hoping for. But, you know, it was bittersweet when they revealed Koitsukai. All right, anyway, Trunks a Helping Blast. This is using all kind of red-green decks and red decks that, red-green decks. They get to play it out for free. It's a blocker. Nimbus Master. Very happy about this card because I don't own any. And if you play any sort of skillless stuff, lots of weird decks, throw this card into it. You combo it out and you get to play a skillless, and it's pretty good. You can run it in any color as long as you got a couple skillless in your deck. Do it. You play a 2 or less skillless from your deck or drop area after you combo it. Really good card. Very happy about that. And I don't own any. So Supreme Kai of Time, Light's Guide. I'm not sure what people, I think it draws or something. It was maybe used in Janemba to get some draw power. I can't remember. But Ultimate Form Son Goku, looking awesome. This is a promo that came out recently, and it helped out Lineage strategies, Goku's Lineage in Cell Surge, or the Goku's Lineage promo leader that came out in the last set. And then we got Brawly's Surge, or I'm sorry, Bardock's Surge of Inspiration. Another one of those orange cards. That's the original. That looks really good. Another one of these orange border cards like that. And then Bardock Fully Unleashed. This is an old card, similar to the red Vegito we saw and the green Vegito. This was the black card that came in that set of cards. I wonder if they're going to have all of them. We shall see here in a moment. But this is a commonly used card for a while. Haven't seen it in play in a bit, but it's seen a lot of play. And then we got Revive Ravager Vegeta. I played this in Toa. Just a good overwhelm card. You can overwhelm, then you can burst 3. So it lets you refill your overwhelm. It's an early overwhelm. It's a 15k critical. If you're playing an overwhelm deck, it's a very good card. 15k crit, overwhelm 3, and then you send 3 back. So it recycles the cards that you overwhelm for it. And then there's like multiple ones here. Android 17, Impending Crisis, Mass Saiyan Brainwashing and War. I think we have 2 versions of this now. We have like a winner's version and a not winner's version. This is a very expensive. Well, last time I checked, it was 30 or 40 bucks, so not very expensive, but good card, and that art looks really good. And Android 17, Impending Crisis, Counterattack Android. What's that? Starter deck. Oh yeah, that's from the Cell starter deck. That one, yeah. So starter deck exclusive card. You know, maybe somewhat used. I don't know, not really used in competitive play. And then there's the Whis Ethereal Guidance, another one of those orange cards from that same. Everything was expensive in that set, in that promo set. The art looks really good on that. And then Trunks Heroic Prospect. Jesus, this is like. Look, I'm glad we're getting a reprint of this. That was a joke because this is like the 7th or 8th reprint. I think this is the 7th. I think, but definitely a lot. Definitely, I think someone said Sensu Bean was the most reprinted card in the game. I disagree. This is the most reprinted card in the game. There's 7 or 8 of them, different versions. I don't know if a winner stamped and a not winner stamped count as 2 versions, but there's like 7 or 8 alt arts of this, so a lot. Then we got Son Goten, Awakening the Beast, and Piccolo, Savior from Beyond. That looks pretty cool. That came out in the pre-release stuff. And then Son Goten, I'm not sure what this is from. Some tournament pack or something like that. Surprise Attack Nature on Shenron, Launch Feminine Wiles. We've got multiple reprints of Launch Feminine Wiles now. It was expensive for a while. It's not anymore. When Launch was popular, Surprise Attack Nature on Shenron was kind of pricey card. Ran in Sen Shenron decks. Then, okay, we got Chilai the Beautiful. That looks good. And this is also just a good card. When one of your opponent's battle cards is KO'd, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and place it in the drop area. Good for hand destruction decks, especially Frieza hand control. But this card right here, SS3 Gogeta, Thwarting the Dark Empire. This is the one that was supposed to be in the collector's selection, guys. Bandai, what are you doing? The collector's selection got the SS4 Gogeta, I think. This is the one that we needed. This is an expensive card. Every version of it, there's like 2 or 3 versions of it, winners versions and other versions, but this is the lowest rarity one. I think is like 50 or 60 bucks. So really good card. Then we got SS Son Goku Beyond All Limits. I guess that's used in Xeno Gogeta. Good card. And then Bardock Fighting Against Fate. Sorry, I should be showing the new arts. Bardock Fighting Against Fate. Very good card. I own one, and I only ever run one. Some decks you want to run two, I guess, but I don't own two. Very good card. Actually, I think I'm going to split decision add this into my top 10. I didn't put it in my top 10, but let's pretend it's in there. And then the two secret rares, boys. They got secret rares in this stuff. We got a new SS4 Vegeta. I've always wanted this card because I love blue-green. 5-cost arrival blue-green. There's better things. You know, chances are you're going to be playing Hachiyak or Pan or even Heroine's Lineage over this. But it's still a cool card. It's blue-green, arrival, and it's freaking sick. It's SS4 Vegeta. I love this card. The new art and the original art, which is right here. I think the new art looks way better, though. I mean, I think this set, they had some boring-looking SCRs. This one looks way better. That looks sick. And then Cell Xeno Unspeakable Abomination. It's been nerfed, so it's... I wonder if they printed the nerf. If you have 5 or more energy in this card... errated, I mean. It got nerfed and errated. But anyway, this is the new art. It's been errated, so it's not as strong, but it's still a really good SCR for green-yellow decks or just mono-green decks. You can Successor, you know, for free, a quadruple strike dual attack that rips cards from your hand, but you got to have 5 energy. So I think they did print the errata on it because they both say if you have 5 energy. Yeah, so now you need 5 energy to do it, which, whatever. But anyway, those are all of them, guys. Let's go through my top 10 real quick. So first off, I got 3 of the original Sparking Negates. The Shocking Death Ball looks freaking amazing. The dimension, look at the art on that dimension mat. It's really unique. Definitely different than anything else we've seen. This art looks really good. And the Power Burst, you know, After Image Technique and Time Magic, they're all right. They get honorable mentions, but these 3 I'm very excited about. These look sick. Like, as far as collecting goes, these are the only ones I would want to have from a collector's stance. And maybe the Sensu Beam, but these look really good. I'm happy about those. Brawly Surge of Brutality. I was a red-green Brawly Surge player for a long time. I got pretty good with the deck, and I've built a lot of different builds of it. And this leader just looks really good. I'm happy that they have it with gold stamp foil. It was an awesome leader, and I think it still is. Dark Temptation Toa. I love that card. I love Overwhelm decks. I love Toa and Mira stuff. Black decks. I love hand control. So I like this card, and I like this reprint. It looks freaking awesome. Cooler Tyrannical Assault. Psh, awesome card. Just a great card. Blue-red. Anything blue-red you're playing, you're going to be playing this card. It's a great card. Kaioken. So this is where we get really subjective here. All of this is subjective. This is just my top 10, what I'm excited about the most. This card, I don't own any copies, and it's a very good card. I don't play red a whole lot, but when I occasionally do, it'd be nice to have some copies of this to slip into the deck. And this art looks freaking awesome. That looks really good. Nimbus Master, same thing. I don't own any of these 3 that we're about to go through. That one, this one, and the next one are basically because I don't own any of them, and I would like them. There's been times that I've wanted to build stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't have Nimbus Master. Good card. Really good card. Happy they're reprinting it. And then Fuse and Masu. So all these are draft box cards, by the way. Some of the draft box cards, I didn't, you know, a lot of people didn't get them because I don't know if they were short printed or just people, you know, there wasn't a huge availability of draft box of the three big draft boxes. So this one, this is probably the card I'm most excited about. The card I want to pull the most is this. I would love to own 2 or 3 copies of this card. It's like a $60 card. Really good card. And you can use it in Android 16, as we saw at Nats. My online Android 16 build doesn't have it. I saw some people using it on Untap, and then I saw it at Nats. And even before that, I wanted this card, but now I really want this card. And I think it's because of Nats, it's going to go up in price. Jared Lopez playing Android 16 with this card. You can put it on top of these boys right here, or the limiter disengaged. Throw that Zamasu on there. You can throw it on a Frieza charismatic villain. And then just indestructible 20k. Every time you swing, they get rid of a card from your hand. This is the card I want to pull the most, that I need the most. And then last but not least, of course, the boy SS3 Gogeta Thwarted Dark Empire. Just still an expensive card like Zamasu. I don't own any of these. I don't really, it'd be nice to own a couple of them because I do play a lot of black, but I don't play, you know, well, you can put this in anything though. It's such a good card. So yeah, between Zamasu and this, these are what I'm most excited about. And yeah, I would like having some. I've told myself I don't want any because they're expensive. But yeah, I would love to have a couple copies of this card actually. But that's it, guys. Those are all the cards. Those are my top 10. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, as I said, let me know in the comment section what you think of the Mythic booster that's coming out soon. Are you going to buy a box? Are you going to buy 2 boxes? How many boxes are you going to buy? Which cards are you excited about? What's your top 10? Drop it in the comment section and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. You'll know when I make new videos. And you can check me out on Twitch TV/Dragonball Junkie for live gameplay of all this fun stuff. And check out the video I got planned. Look at the playlist. And I will see you later. I'm out. Peace.